Turn crazy, I need guidance to believe now. Out here on my own and they plotting, but I'm blocking all the shots they calling Goldton. You give me the warning, then I cut them off, no offense. They gon' talk it all, I'm like set it off, no intent. Back against the wall, then you read it all, get the win. Back against the wall, I'ma win it all in the end. Back against the wall, I'ma win it all.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Midnight Wolf Tarot. It's great to see everybody again. I already see my first question here. All right. Will Libra, Sarah, and I be able to rekindle after connecting back together next week? Let's hope. Let's find out. Libra, Sarah, will they be able to rekindle? Will they be able to rekindle? Coming back together next week, will this be able to? Ooh. I'm not here where someone wants to talk. Could it? Alright, starting out here with Ace of Swords, Lex of the Lovers. There's a big possibility. You know, Libra at least wants to talk to you. It's gonna be up to you to bring the passion there and trust as well. Okay, with the Emperor, to really show that love and affection, show the fact that you are very serious about the relationship. I feel like with the separation before, absolutely, like you didn't take it very seriously. With the Emperor and the Ace of Cups, now you take it more seriously. And like you kind of took this relationship separating you to kind of realize just how much you wanted this relationship too. Not that everything's all on you. It's like you didn't really realize what you had until it was gone, and I feel like it's the same way on her part as well. I do see this kind of course here, right? So congratulations, definitely enjoy connecting. That's all the fact that you have the Eight of Cups for you, my dear. So enjoy your Libra. Treat Sarah right. Give her some nice flowers. Maybe some chocolates. All right, there you go. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for allowing me to answer a question for you this evening. And hello, everybody that is here. Hello, Nolly. Hi, everybody. Juan. Hi, Juan. Thank you so much for your email. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And maybe something very special. So, Juan, I appreciate that. How's everyone doing? Right. For us, okay. So, may I ask? Let's find out us. Hey, try hard. ASB. Hi, Joan. Okay. All right, I can't. There's not much desire here, my dear. Okay, you have the Tower to the Nine of Swords. Not a lot of desire here. You're gonna notice that a lot of communication between you two just isn't much. There's not a lot here. Eight of Wands, Page of forms. They don't really feel the same way that you do. They're kind of going into a different kind of direction for their life with death here. All right. Not the same feelings. Hopefully one day that will shift. Hey, Queen of Swords, how you doing? How are you doing, Queen of Swords? So wonderful to see you. Have you been well? I'm just jamming out. All right, Jennifer. Let's find out. Let's find out for Jennifer. What is next for Jennifer in love? What is next for Jennifer? Wow. Well, definitely have a relationship and or at least somebody asking you out. If this goes into something long term, it will be interesting to see. But there is someone here that is interested in you. You do have the King of Cups to the start. Someone that is very mature, someone that you have crossed paths with before. This isn't the first time, but it's like the last time that you guys crossed, they didn't feel like it was the right time to talk to you with the Hermit. But they're ready to step forward now with the Sun and with the Four of Pentacles here. They're ready to step forward and really kind of take the next step, that next action, kind of really bring this together. Interesting with the Fool, the fact that these are all upright, like they want to take this opportunity and this next step with you. I definitely see by the end of December connection for you there, Jennifer. So very good on that standpoint. Thank you. Oh, Queen. Oh, thank you, Liz, for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Liz, what are your two questions? You're very welcome, Jennifer. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for your question. So Liz A donated for two questions. So free readings are on a halt right now. Kaylin, how you doing, girl? We are. We're having a great time. I appreciate you stopping in. Hey, Jess. How are you? Here we go. Question one. What does the universe need you to know right now? All right. Universe. What is it that you need to live to know right now? What is it that Liz needs to know right now? What is it that she needs to know? What does she need to be aware of? What does she need to be paying attention to? For this. Universe, what is it that you need Liz to know right now? Hey, I appreciate you stopping in. I appreciate the support. Liz, you need to get to a point where you're not allowing other people to take your happiness. When is that cycle for you going to complete itself? When are you going to allow yourself to be happy and not let others decide what it's going to be? The universe wants you to focus on you and your power, your strength, and getting your power back. Not letting other people's emotions determine how you feel, putting doubt in your mind. First off, universe wants you to love you. That's your number one. All right. You need to embrace that, hold on to that. Don't let others take you off your path to a wrong spirit source. Don't let others take you off of your path for you to actually just love you. You'll see the connection of why to. When it comes to your different position, right? So this heartbreak, there's separation here. Separation within self, separation within family, people that you trust and care about. For whatever reason, it's like you don't want to look at it. That's why dealing with it. Queen of Swords in the reverse. There's a part of me that's just coming on like that. Well, I've had enough. Universe wants to kind of take it back up here. Four Swords, Nine of Pentacles. This is the time for you to love yourself, not letting other people take anything away from you. You being number one. You have to be in reverse. And look for that you take control of your emotions because you allow them to. This is the time for you to take the power back, step into your power, and to take care of yourself. You can't let other people take the power, not your family, not people that are so-called friends. And I will say so-called, we have help in the reverse as well. So you have to transfer your cups simply to dealing with friendship third party might have an interest in somebody that's not telling you the truth as well if they're associated with somebody. So you have to look out for that as well as sound step. Again, hold on. Better? Is that any better? It shouldn't be, but who knows? Yes, that's better. Okay. Better. All right, cool. I just had to find the thing. But so Liz, in a nutshell, okay, definitely watch out for family, watch out for so-called friends, people that are saying that they care about you, definitely kind of, not doing some right things there. You have to remember to take care of yourself, to love yourself. Don't let, family really take away your passion, your happiness. If anyone's going to get in the way of that, you have to be willing to see that. And although that separations might need to occur here, that's okay, but you need to take care of yourself. That's the most important thing here. All right. So that's for your first question there. Wow. Those two flipped right over. Perhaps you'll shift that. Hello, everybody. All right. And Liz, what is your second question? Yep. Yeah, in a nutshell, Liz. Yeah. You have a lot of people in your life that are definitely so called friends. but they don't have good intentions. So that those are the individuals to look out for, and there's some family members to look out for as well. So definitely step back, observe your situation, make sure that people are actually representing who they say they are, that things are matching up. If not, that there's a problem. That's what I will say. All right, what career opportunity are coming towards me? Ooh, careers. So important. And to find the right one, very important. All right, so for Liz, Universe, Liz wants to know about career opportunities coming Liz's way. What is coming Liz's way, Universe, in terms of career opportunity? Better job, better career. It wants to. There you go. All right, my dear. You really have to find what is going to make you happy. What's truly going to make you happy. I feel like that if you just get any kind of job, you're never going to be happy. There's actually something inside you that, like, you actually have a career that you want to go after that's going to be long term. But for whatever reason, you have put that on a halt. Like, you won't go to school for it, but you need to. It's like if there's something that you want, you need to. Page of Wands to the Magician, both in the reverse position here, kind of at a big standstill here with the Magician and with the Seven of Pentacles here. So there is some opportunity that you kind of look down on, but at the same time, it's, looking away from it. Five of Swords, it's like you're not really fighting for anything, not really moving in any direction. You have the Sun, you're not happy. Temperance in reverse, it's like you kind of feel like you're just lost on your path. I'll say that, there is something that you do want to do. There is something you do have passion for. Knight of Cups. It's if you're actually going to do something with it, though. It's like, are you willing to go back to school to go after what you truly want? Because that's really what it kind of comes down to. All right, Knight of Cups to the Fool, to the Page of Pentacles in the upright position. If you're willing to return back to school to go after your dream, this is the direction for you. If you just get a regular job and continue down that way, you're going to be here. And it's going to keep repeating itself because you're not happy. It's just like there's not a lot of sense of control or anything within that situation, my love. So definitely something to think about on your side. It's like regular day-to-day jobs aren't going to cut it for you. It's like there's something deep inside that you want to do. And it does require school. So think on it. Think about it. What was the dream that you once had that you put on the shelf because you didn't feel like you could do it? So think about it. All right. And thank you so much for your donation. I definitely appreciate you. And thank you, Jennifer, for your donation. I appreciate that. And Becca, thank you. Go ahead with your question. Hey, Giovanni. Hello, everybody that's here. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you, Liz. Thank you very much. All right. So let's switch up here. All right, for Becca. Is Marquise, the Leo, going to initiate any communication between us again soon? I've been missing and thinking about him. I miss you, beauty. There's days I miss me too. I wake up and I keep moving, right? Yes. Okay. Let's go. All right. So Marquise, Leo. Let's get for real here. All right, universe, what's going on for Becca and Marquise, the Leo? Marquise, are you gonna initiate any type of communication, conversation here with you and Becca? Becca's really missing you. Really missing you. Thank you very much for that donation. I appreciate that donation. Thank you very much. All right, so let's see here. Marquise, what are you doing? Are you going to initiate any communication? Becca's really missing you. Really missing you. My dear, this is something that's going to go back and forth. I don't really feel like you're going to get what you want out of this situation. I do feel like this connection was a learning opportunity for you. But they just don't see you the same way you see them. We do have the Six of Wands to the Empress being in the reverse position here. They just don't have the same emotion that they used to have here. All right, you do have the Two of Swords to the King of Wands right here. So definitely they know their position and holding their position strong. You know, it's like they're not going to waver from that. They just don't have the same feelings anymore. Two of Cups. There will be a communication here, but it's really going to get disrupted. All right, Eight of Wands, Five of Wands in the reverse position. It's not going to go well. Queen of Swords. It's like the conversation will kind of start and it's going to end up being in a fight. Marquise isn't going to be able to give you what you want. You know, and that's true loyalty, happiness, and a real committed relationship that's going to make you feel important, special, loved. You know, that's going to love you for who you truly are, not just the physical aspects of you, Becca. And that's really what this is coming down to, is somebody finding someone that actually loves you, for the emotional part of you, not the physical. You know, there's nothing wrong with somebody just saying, yeah, you know, you're beautiful. But if that's all they ever talk about is how beautiful you are, all those things like that, they're not loving the emotional part of you. And that's the issue. And that's what you keep attracting to you, Becca. And so when people come into your life, when men come into your life, really look at what they are looking for. You know, there's nothing wrong with a compliment, but if all they're ever talking about is your physical beauty and they never speak about your heart, or your, like, that you're a compassionate person, you have a great sense of humor, things like that, red flags. Okay? Big red flags. There should be more than just you're beautiful all the time, Becca. All right. Sorry that your heart is hurting, but you will find the right one. Just open the door to the right one and watch for the red flags. When you see those red flags, just go real quick and let it go. Thank you so much for everyone that has donated. I really appreciate that. Thank you, everybody. It's very kind of you. So donation, let's go in here. Thank you so much. And Becca, did you donate for 2 questions or just 1? Should probably get this up too. Just one. All right. Thank you, Becca. I appreciate your donation. Appreciate that. Jennifer, you donated for 2. All right. Let me get into my system here. Make sure I know what I'm doing. As we know me, I push buttons and shut things off. Like that always is what happens. All right. So Jennifer, okay, I see your 2 questions. So you want to know what does Spirit want me to know at this time? All right. Let's find out for you, Jennifer. All right. Spirit, Jennifer, universe. Spirit, what do you want Jennifer to know at this time? What is it that Jennifer needs to know? What is it that Jennifer needs to be aware of? Real quick. Hey, Queen of Pentacles, Emperor. Watch out for the false man in your life. There's going to be a false individual, like a person that's been in your life that has already betrayed you, that's looking to come back. Be on the lookout for that. So that's the first thing that's flying out here. Couldn't ignore that. Wasn't going to put that back in the deck without saying something about that. All right, Spirit, what else does Jennifer need to know? Be aware of. What's coming towards Jennifer at this time? This is exactly coming back out. All right, you definitely do have a past energy coming back here. 9 of Swords to 2 of Cups. There was a connection with someone in the past here. You really got hurt. You know, whether that this... I don't feel like this was within friendship, right? You really thought that this was actually going to go somewhere, and this person really played with your mind and really broke your heart. All right, King of Wands. This definitely... it's a major issue. It took you some time to get over things. You thought it was going to be something that was long-standing, but with the 10 of Cups in the reverse, it wasn't. This person lied to you a lot. They betrayed you real deep. And so with that Queen of Pentacles and that Emperor, that person is coming back. They're coming back because they still feel like they have control over the relationship, still have control over you and how you feel that this chapter isn't closed. And they feel like that they can kind of harness and take that power back. But there's a possibility here, okay? You do have Death here in the reverse. That this is a situation that's repeating, okay? This is coming back around. Don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to this. You know, it's just like definitely be willing to heal and take your power back. And you step into that and you just say no. Don't fall for the same game in the words. They're good with their words. This king right here. The fact that the Emperor was in reverse and this King of Wands is in reverse. They're a good talker. They're a sweet talker. Very, very sweet talker. And that's how they weasel their way in. And they'll let you sit there and you say, it just might be different this time. One more time, one more chance, it's going to be different this time. Now they haven't changed. Lovely. They haven't changed. That same negativity, same lying, cheating behavior, it's still the same. Do not let this individual come back into your life, my love. You have something new coming. Don't waste it on the old. Yeah, he's got a mouth. Yeah. Yep. He's good with words and in a good way and a bad way. You know, it's just like it works as long as he is getting what he wants. And when he's not getting what he wants, then it's very verbal. You know, it's abuse, really. Let's call it what it is. You know, then you're not the perfect person. And, you know, it really make sure that you know that. And that's not a good thing. You know, it's just like, don't let them use their sweet words to get back into your life. Right? So it's like, don't let them. You have something new coming. You know, it's like, don't waste it on the old for those that will not change. It's just going to lead to more heartbreak, my lovely. All right, let's see what's going on with your second question. Very much so. dear. All right. Any blessings coming soon? Well, as we're speaking of blessings, yes. Let's find out. Okay, any blessings coming Jennifer's way soon? Let's bring in something for Jennifer. Let's push out the past here, letting that go, trying to close those energies out. Let's bring in something new for Jennifer. Spirit, let's bring in something new for Jennifer. What is coming? What is coming here for Jennifer? Okay. A few of my decks are wanting to talk at it, and cards flip over on my other deck. I'm like, okay, it's like, calm down. Stop moving. Stop freaking me out. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. And thank you for the compliments to saying I look gorgeous. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, my dear. Remember when I said, when you asked about love, and I said that you had love coming, right? So it's important to let go of the past. Okay? Knight of Wands. Got a lot of boundaries up, but for right now, those boundaries are important. So if that past energy comes back, you need to have that up. But I do have to say, with the Ten of Pentacles here, you have something very special coming in. Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups. You do have new love coming in, bringing in wonderful news here. This is an individual that does have actual passion, okay? Five of Wands, it's like they'll be there to protect you, you know, and to take pain away, take you and move things away, move you away from this past individual as well. It's like this person would actually come to your defense, okay? Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're never going to have to wonder with this person. You're never going to have to wonder if they're cheating on you or what they are doing. This is a person that you can actually trust. This is a person that you have been waiting for, hoping for in your life. And it's on its way. You have Four of Swords here in the reverse is currently in motion, all right? You do have the World here as well, completing life cycles and moving forward. This is my favorite part right here. Four of Wands in the upright position, my dear. Finding true connection with this new individual is coming into your life. Again, feeling that by the end of December there. So allow the new to come in. Leave the past in the past. Because that person had their chance and they straight blew it. And you have a beautiful heart and soul. You don't need to waste your time on energy like that, my dear. So that's what I have to say about that. All right. Up next, we have Valentina. How are you doing, my dear? All right. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Oh, thank you, Juan. Thank you. I appreciated your emails. And I'll get that information to you soon. I really appreciate you taking the time out for what you did and all that. But yes. So I'm looking forward to showing that on my live. It's very, very kind of you. So thank you. I can't make the wolf cry. I'm working. All right. So for Valentina here, what will happen between AB, Libra, and I soon? Okay. So for Valentina, what is going to happen between AB, Libra, and Valentina soon? Yeah, there's no crying. The wolf doesn't cry. All right, so for Valentina, what will happen between Valentina and Avery Libra soon? What will happen between them? Thank you, Jessica, for your donation. TryHard HG. Everyone that's donated, I definitely appreciate that. Woo, that flew. Oh my goodness. Thanks, okay. Okay. This Libra has no clue of what they actually want. Are they a cusper? Are they a cusper to Scorpio? Okay. My dear. Okay, so this is what's going on, okay? AB is an individual here that they don't really express your feelings, okay? They tend to hold back. Really kind of look at things and they're just kind of shifting things back and forth. You know, do I want to do something or do I not? This play back and forth. So it's just like they're not really moving towards you and making a lot of things happen here. We do have the Knight of Swords to the world. All right, we have that here. We also have Death in reverse. So this is something that's going to continue to repeat, you know, of them actually not expressing their feelings. Like they're just kind of wandering around trying to figure things out. Eight of Cups to the King of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like they don't understand themselves to actually understand anyone else. They're really lost here. All right, Two of Wands. I feel like that they need time for themselves right now. All right, with that Eight of Cups, I feel like if this is to come together, that you're looking at more of like the end of December going into January 2022. There's something here that they need to focus on themselves to close out old chapters. That's the most important thing. Once they do that, then there's opportunity. You have the Three of Wands to the Emperor. They need to grow up. That is the biggest thing here. They need to grow up and willing to look at things for what it is. And they need to mature and grow up. That's really just what it comes down to, my dear. They need to grow up. And quickly. I know, crying like me either. Don't cry. Who's crying? Nobody's crying. All right, TryHard HG. You're up, my dear. I appreciate you, my dear. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just the onions. You know, yeah, it really is when it comes down to it. Yep, it's always the unexpected. Thank you very much for that donation. Thank you, Latoya. Thank you. I appreciate that donation. Thank you. Hello, my dear. Hello. I do, Jess. It's an excellent Winnie the Pooh pick. Yeah, let's post it That's a great Winnie the Pooh. Hello, my dear. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, try hard. Are you here, my darling? Oh, does a general reading. There you go. Right when I say your name, you pop up. Like, bam. Like, there you go. All right. So for try hard, does a general reading. Spirit, what do we have for try hard? What is it that try hard needs to know? What is it that she needs to be aware of? What is coming towards try hard at this time? Oh, don't be sorry. There you no reason to be sorry. Thank you, Latoya. I appreciate that. We have you on the list. Thank you very much. All right, for try hard HG Spirit, what is it that try hard needs to know? What is it that she needs to be aware of? What is coming her way? All right, let's see here. One is coming try hard's way. Ooh, I wanted to flip. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. For me, it's like this is like boggles my mind. Because you have a good heart, you have a good soul. Everything about you is amazing, try hard. And you can't, it seems like you can't break this cycle of betrayal and people mistreating you. And it keeps happening over and over again. It's just like, and when you feel like you have things together and you're feeling good, is when the same crap comes back into your life. You have to get to a point of true separation and not allowing this stuff back into your life. And it does start with allowance here, okay? You have the Magician with the Hangman, all right? Within that Magician, you need to take full control over your life, try hard, and completely, especially emotionally. And on days that, yes, you are strong, you're a very strong woman, but there is that part of you, that the soft side of you, that you do want a partner. And within that partnership is where you keep getting trapped. It's okay to walk in this life without a partner. It's okay. All right. Because we get to this point where you're feeling good. Okay. 5 of Cups, 9 of Swords in the reverse. You're feeling really good. And then guess what? It all comes back. 10 of Cups to the world. Your past continues to come back. You're an individual that you kind of look, you're willing, and you're like, okay, will this be different? Should I trust you? Will I actually receive what I should be getting? And it's still not. 7 of Swords to 6 of Pentacles. It's like it's the same. But you have to get to a point where you're not allowing these same people into your life. And if individuals are coming into your life that mimic behaviors of your past, immediately close that chapter, close that door. Because they're not any different. They just look different. But their intentions are the same. It's the same thing. You have the Star and the Eight of Cups here. You have to look into yourself and ask yourself those important questions. So, if why is it that you want a partner? What is it that you're actually looking for? And manifest that. Down to, and I'm 100% on this, down to the hair color, eye color, everything, the personality, how tall they are, the sense of humor, to check all those boxes for you, my dear. Write all those things down and manifest that person. Someone with positive energy, and not saying that no one has their shadow side, but you keep attracting the same individuals that are just full of betrayal, and they cheat and they just hurt you over and over and over again. You have to take your power back. You're still in the same place. This is time of transformation, so you can go into 2023 of anew. Don't have things continue to repeat itself, because it's going to hold you back in relationship, it's going to hold you back in career, it's going to hold you back in family, it's going to hold you back with yourself. You have to love you. You come first. Everything else is there. Yeah. And when you get yourself right, that's when they want to keep coming back. And that's when you put the big stop sign and go, oh, no, sorry. You don't get this improved version of me. Not that there was anything wrong with me before. I just, got myself back together. So I'm back to the great and amazing person that I already was before, but none of you saw. You didn't pay attention. It was right in front of your face, but you didn't see it. So you don't get to enjoy it and come back and try to get a repeat. They already had their time. Allow for something new to come into your life on your timing when it is right for you. And they're not showing the red flags of your past, try hard. Because the minute that they show those red flags, you tell them to hit the road. They can be the Eight of Cups and wander off and figure something else out. And that is what it is. And literally that's what it comes down to. And I'll say it just as I said it to Becca, partnerships in general, whether it's a man or a woman, whatever, relationships in general here. Okay, if that person is always coming into your life and is telling you how beautiful you are, how nice your body is, how nice you look in clothes, and it's this compliment, but they never get to your emotional side, say how funny you are, that, I love your compassion, how you see life, how you perceive life. If they're not talking about those things, then they don't have a place. They need to go. If they're just all they have is compliments, no, it's like, yeah, it's nice to get a compliment, but if that's all they have, that's a huge red flag all over the place, because they're just looking for the physical. They're not looking for the true commitment to stay for the long haul. All right. Hello, Miss Francis. Hello, Jen. Hello. How are you, Jen? How are you? I don't, unfortunately. I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have Cash App. I don't have Venmo. You can send it through Super Chat if you'd like, Jen. But yes, all I have is PayPal, unfortunately. Yep. You can use Super Chat for donations as well. Whatever works for you all works for me. Absolutely. Whatever works for y'all. All right, Jessica, you're up for 2 questions. Jessica. Joy, hello, my lovely. Thank you very much for that donation. Latoya, again, for another donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. So this is for Jessica here. Thank you, Miss Francis, for your super chat. I appreciate you. All right. So for Jessica, all right, I started a new connection with the Taurus named Johnny. Okay. Will this be a good connection? All right. And they are wanting me to shift to my vintage. All right, let's see here, Jessica. All right, universe, what do we have for Jessica? All right, Jessica started a new connection with a Taurus. His name is Johnny. Will this be a good connection? Will this be a good connection? This Taurus, Johnny. This is a new connection. Will it be a good one? This is a Taurus. His name's Johnny in connection with Jessica. Will this be a good connection? All right, Johnny, what do you have to say? Is this going to be a good connection? Do you have good intentions towards Jessica? What's in your heart? What's in your soul? What do you stand by? Will this be a good connection? All right, my dear, this is one of those things that everything looks good on the outside. Okay, you do have a star here. Okay, everything looks good on the outside, but on the inside. That's why I asked to the depths of who they truly are. Not so good. You have the Devil to Temperance. It's an individual that has unhealed patterns. Okay, you do have the Fool here in reverse to Temperance. They're an individual that they don't feel like they need to change. They feel like that they already know everything about themselves. Who they are is who they are. And that is really just how they feel and how they see life. It's either you accept them or you don't. There's a harshness to them that yet you have not yet to see that. But there is. 6 of Cups to 8 of Pentacles. If they don't get the things that they want, they'll turn on you really quick. All right, Knight of Cups. It's like they'll take that passion and just shift it back and just go, well, I guess this isn't really worth my time. It never was. 8 of Wands to the Hermit. You know, they have that tendency to be harsh if they don't get the things that they want. I would caution this connection, you know, because right now it seems like this. Their vibration and energy seems really good. But deep down, that there is that brokenness that is not healed. You will get caught in this. So they need to figure that out. I would watch for the signs of them. You know, it's like if they aren't very compassionate, you know, or if they're compassionate now and it only seems to be convenient for them, I would be careful of that. But they're not showing their true selves yet. I will say that if you choose, I mean, ultimately, it's your decision if you so choose to continue with this connection. But then the next 5 months, you'll see their true side. They'll show their true colors within the next 5 months if you decide to go through with that connection. 5 months, you'll see who they truly are. right. And Jessica, what is your second question? Okay. All right. Do I have any blessings coming towards me soon? All right. For Jessica. Spirit does. Jessica, thank you, Laura, for your super chat and donation. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. All right. For Jessica, universes, Jessica have any blessings coming their way soon? Does Jessica have any blessings coming their way soon? Anything good? Does Jessica have anything good coming her way soon? Anything good coming Jessica's way soon? Anything good coming towards Jessica? Okay. Well, you do have good coming your way. This is in terms of money, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. You know, it's when we need money, we need money. Queen of Pentacles to the Star. You do have money coming your way. 10 of Cups. I feel like that there's an opportunity coming. It's which okay. Mid-January. All right. New opportunities coming for you that are mid-January. My guides just went JJJ. And so I'm like, well, which one? It's like, are we looking January, June, July? But in January, definitely some new beginnings coming your way. In terms of finances, times that you kind of felt like things were slow, weren't sure if things are going to pick up. Nine of Pentacles, they are, especially if you're looking at any changes with housing, anything like that, or have concerns of being able to afford things like that. It's nothing to be concerned with. You have all upright cards here. You do have the Emperor and the upright position as well. It's like you're taking a good high stance here with the Hierophant as well. I see nothing but good things coming your way at this time. There's nothing but good things coming your way. You do have Death and the upright position as well. So definitely new opportunities, new chapters for you. It is surrounding money. It is surrounding money. I don't see it in terms of an inheritance, so there isn't a loss to where money's going to be gained that way. But there is financial gain coming your way, which is a good thing for you. So if finances have been a concern at all, there's improvement there for you. Relationship, so I would caution. Be careful with that. All right. So, Latoya, you are up next. Looks like you donated for 2 questions. Thank you very much. And then we have Miss Francis, and then we have Laura on Super Chat. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate you guys. You're very welcome, Jessica. Very, very welcome. Thank you for your donations. I appreciate it. And how can I help you, Latoya? Okay. Okay, why is it so hard for my ex to let go? So you have an ex that won't let go. Okay, so why is it so hard for Latoya's ex to let go? Why is it so hard? What is causing this to just not break apart? Why can't you let go? It's Latoya. Why is it so hard for you to let go? Why are you not able to let go? I feel like, and the emotion's so strong here. It's just like heartache, heartbreak. I'm just seeing like tears, like on their knees, like tears, crying, like hand over heart, crying. Why can't you let go? It can't. Death in first placement. All right, what's going on? I was talking about emotion, tears falling. Queen of Cups. Heartbreak. When I put the hand over my heart, Three of Swords. They can't let go because to them you were the one. To them you were the one. Even though everything came apart, and yes, they had fault in this. You know, they're not innocent by any means, but that level of mistake. There are things that they wish that they would have done differently. But the toxic nature of everything is what tore this apart. The pain. What I said earlier, the pain that there was such emotional pain and tears, and it's right here. Ten of Swords. Like so much pain, hurting. It's like, yeah, with you, it's like you were it. You were the one for them. And now they're in a lot of pain. Three of Swords, Four of Swords. They just sit with it. When I said that they were down on their knees crying, they sit like that, crying. They wish things were different. They wish that they were there. They wish that their toxic nature didn't push this whole thing away. Okay, you do have the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles going towards that Devil. They wish things were different. With you, you're taking a high stance on this. Queen of Swords to the Five of Wands. You haven't wavered. You're like, I don't want to hurt either. So you have to let go. Like, that is your standpoint. they're having a difficult time with that. They're having a difficult time with it. It's just like for them, you're the one. You're the one for them. It's like mistake. It's like with mistakes come consequences. And you're right here. Queen of Swords, it's just like you're not having it. You won't have it. So one of those things, it's like you don't realize you have what you have until it's gone. Ten of Swords. So, let's see. He left you for his ex and then he started stalking. Yeah. And so there you go. Third party right there to pain. Go into those depths, right? Because they screwed up. Shopaholic! Hello, hello. So, yeah, my dear, I mean, that's what you have there. And I would say that if the stalking continues, I mean, definitely speak to the proper authorities. The Hierophant is here as well. So watch out, be careful of that if that is something that continues. All right. And what is your second question, my dear? It's great to see you, Shopaholic. I hope you are well. All right. So what happened with the ex that he left? He left you for. All right, now you're on it. Although I see your tears and everything else, it's more to this scenario. So tell me the truth. Doris, hello. Hello. It's great to see you. Everybody, this is Doris. Doris is amazing. I met her on Oracles and Beyond's channel. So if you guys get a chance, check out her channel. I was doing some readings on her channel. I did it about, I think it was last week I was on there. But it was a lot of fun. So definitely check out her channel. And yeah, Doris, thank you for coming to see me. All right, my dear. So this is what we have that keeps shooting out of the deck. No surprise, right? Talk about third-party situation, and we get what? Three of Swords out of the gate. So what happened with this? What happened with this relationship between Latoya, their ex, and now their ex? Thank you, my dear. So what happened? What happened with that relationship? You left. You left Latoya for this person. So what happened? Clearly it wasn't worth it. Absolutely was not. All right, within that relationship, my dear, things became too difficult. Very controlling individual. He cheated. So she did the right thing by leaving. She did the right thing by leaving. Got the Chariot here. And it did not take long after that activity started. All right. So 3 of Swords with the Magician. All right. This guy has a power trip, control issue. Was very mean to her. 5 of Swords, okay, within that control. Was very mean to her, very disrespectful, really made her feel bad. She went to bed feeling bad. 9 of Swords, got really tired of that, found her power and strength to kind of flip the bird here. And she really did. Queen of Wands to the Knight of Wands and said, you know what, although it took her some time, she took that high stance and said, you know what, you're not going to treat me like this. you're not going to treat me like this. I'm not going to sit here in this pain. I'm not going to be of your past. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to allow you to treat me like this and take control over my mind. This is my mind. I am leaving you. I am going to a better place with the star. That is what she did. So now he's coming back to you. Now he's coming back to you. And right here, we have the world in reverse. That cycle coming back now to you. So that's what happened with that situation. It's like that same thing went into that relationship. She took her power and her strength, and she pretty much flipped him the bird and just told him, hey, you hit that door 3 times and just get the hell out of here. And that's really just what it came down to. So it reversed back to you, my dear. Not a good individual. Not a good individual. All right, my dear. Thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate you. I hope I was able to answer your questions this evening. All right, and we have Miss Francis, donated by Super Chat. Thank you very much. All right. All right. How does Vaughn's friend Cam feel about? How does he feel about you? You are very welcome, Latoya. And thank you so much for your donation and your support. I appreciate it. That's what I was feeling on that, Miss Francis. All right. How does Vaughn's friend Cam feel about Miss Francis? All right. So Cam, a friend of Vaughn, good connection to Miss Francis. How do you feel about Miss Francis? Cam, the one that's connected to Vaughn, that is connected to Miss Francis. Cam, how do you feel about Miss Francis? How do you feel about Miss Francis? Cam, the one that's connected to Vaughn, that is connected to Miss Francis. How do you feel about Miss Francis? One more shuffle here. And we're good to go. Here we go. Cam, how do you feel about Miss Francis? How do you feel? Oh, well, okay then. That's how they feel. Throwing cards everywhere. Someone doesn't want to give up the goat here. It's like, don't tell her. Sorry. Oh, crap. Well, this is a situation that could take a bad turn. Wow. Okay, so if Cam ever feels weird around you, acts weird, anything like that, he actually has feelings for you, but he's doing what he can not to betray his friend. All right, we have the 7 of Wands to the 7 of Cups. This is a battle that Cam is fighting within themselves. It's like, okay, well, I can't do that because I'm friends with Vaughn, but there's something about Miss Francis. There's a part of them that they kind of have a connection somewhere else as well, and they feel bad about that. But they kind of can't help how they feel. You have the Magician to the King of Swords. They know they have feelings for you. What's interesting here is that we, in sequence, have the Queen of Swords right next to that. They feel a strong connection with you, that you two together can be a power couple. That's what's going on in their mind. That's really how they feel, even though they feel like that may never be able to happen. So at times they may lash out, but it's there. 4 of Wands with the Hierophant. The passion is there. They do care about you. So yeah, so if they ever act weird around you, that is why. They do have a connection somewhere else. So that's where they kind of feel bad. Um with the Knight of Wands and with the Three of Pentacles, because they understand if they went that way, it would be another third party type situation. But overall, if they decided to move towards you, they would disconnect from that person because of how they feel about you. But they don't want to lose their friendship with Vaughn. Very complicated situation. But there is something with March of 2023. So in March of 2023, this is going to escalate. So there's going to be more conversations taking place here. More conversations taking place. And you do have an angel number strike as well. You have 3, you have 4, and you have 5. Okay. 3, 4, 5, which that is going into abundance of love and care and respect. So it'll be interesting to see what you decide to do with this when the time comes, my dear. Your birthday's 3/23. Well, you're going to find something out on your birthday. This would be an interesting birthday present. This looks like something we need to keep an eye on. Yeah, he wants to do more than protect you, my dear. He actually has feelings for you. And that's stand up, right? When we actually have emotion for someone else and we see that, it's just like they don't deserve that. She could do better, and I'm the person that could do that. You're very, very welcome, Miss Francis, and thank you so much for your super chat and your support to my channel. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you. And Laura, we have Laura is up here. Thank you, Laura, for your super chat. I appreciate you. Hello. All right. So what are Vincent's? Okay, Aquarius. Ooh, Aquarius. Okay. Current feelings for me. Will he reach out? Okay, let's find out, my dear. Let's find out. Okay, this is for Laura. What are Vince's Aquarius? Okay, current feelings for Laura. Will he reach out? Where will he reach out here? Let's find out. Aquarius. You saw me take that deep breath, huh? It's like Aquarius. Right. Aquarius. I'm like, deep breath. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a Libra with a Scorpio moon. Sagittarius rising. Scorpio dominates my chart. So you can only imagine Scorpio and Aquarius, how we tango sometimes. So yeah, it's one of those things. So I have to take a deep breath every now and then. So here we go. All right. He's a Libra moon. Oh, well, let's see. Here's the clash. Here we go. Let's see, buddy, what's going on. All right. Let's see what's going on for you, my dear. All right. Vincent, Aquarius. All right. We have a Libra moon. Ooh, giving me the vibes here. Okay, what are your current feelings for Laura? Will you reach out? Will you fall more on the Libra side, or will you fall more on the Aquarius side and just stick to yourself and keep walking? What are you going to do here? Hey, this is for Laura, Vincent, Aquarius. What are your current feelings for Laura? Will you reach out? Let's find out. Vincent, Aquarius. What are your current feelings for Laura, and will you reach out soon? Will you reach out? Definitely is a person that makes quick decisions. Doesn't always think about it. There's all the swords. All right, my dear. This is what we have with this. Okay, Vincent is on a path here, to where there's nothing against you here. They just know that they're not mature enough for an actual relationship. They know this about themselves. And so they tend to kind of hold back. They're not ones to really reach out to have the conversation because they can't even see their own self worth. And that's what this really boils down to, my dear, is you do have strength with the hermit being in the reverse. So they are really kind of holding back. But with the strength card, that is more of respect for you. Okay, so they're holding themselves back for respect for you because they don't want to waste your time because they know how they're feeling right now. Ten of Pentacles to the King of Wands. They know that they can't be the partner that you need, the partner that you're seeking, even if it's within friendship. They can't even offer that. They know that they're not in a good place. They know they're not. Seven of Cups, Six of Wands there. They're trying to figure out all these other aspects of their life, even down to career. If they even want to stay where they are, they have had many thoughts of moving away. They're scattered. They're all over the place. So they don't want to waste your time. Ten of Swords. That's what they keep saying. I'm a waste of time. I'm a waste of time. I'm a waste of time. To the Five of Swords here. It's like the more that they do that, with the Four of Swords, if they sit with this isn't going to go anywhere. And that's really kind of where they are right now. It's just like this terrible mindset. Nine of Swords here. It's like, this is where they are. They don't want to trap you in that. And so that is the big step back. I feel like if they can get this together, if they're able, with the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands, if they're able to get this to flip like that, this is something that, yeah, they definitely would reach out. And they need to get this King of Wands to flip up here. But they have to see their own self-worth. If we can't see our own self-worth and to love ourselves, it's hard to be in connection with somebody else. And that's really where they are right now. It's like they don't see themselves as worthy at all. And this has been going on for some time. I just heard, like teenager. It's just like when it comes to relationships, like they don't feel like they're deserving. So yeah, it's just like yeah. They don't see their self-worth. It's very sad, very, very sad. It's like I feel that heaviness in the heart and just the thoughts in their mind. Like this Nine of Swords is just really holding on there. And the things that they say to themselves, it's just like, damn, it's just like no one else in the world would ever have to say anything bad to them because they're doing it to themselves. They go to bed angry. When they wake up in the morning and they see themselves in the morning, they literally tell themselves that, they are worthless. They look up in the mirror, like brushing their teeth, and they're like, yeah, you're worthless. You're still worthless. You went to bed worthless. You woke up worthless. Like, that's really heavy. That's really sad. So, let's send a lot of love and blessings to Vincent here and in hopes that he can find his way here. Spirit, universe, at this time, can you please shine your light down on Vincent, Aquarius? and share your love and light and have him see himself to his highest estate of who he is meant to be, his true purpose. Guide him to a better path so he can have that sense of fulfillment and happiness in his life for which he deserves. For he is not worthless, he has a purpose. Please show him and guide him with love and light. All right. My dear. Much love to you, my dear, and hopefully a little bit of positive energy and flow and manifestation getting sent that way can help. And I would suggest, if you have passion for him as well, say a little blessing for him before you go to bed. All those things of manifestation of love, it really goes a long way over time, my love. All right. Thank you very much for your super chat. I appreciate you very, very much. All right. And we had another donation come in. Oh my goodness. Thank you, everybody. You are so welcome, Laura. You're so welcome. Thank you for being here. All right. All right. So who is next? Katrina? The purple is calling for you. It is wonderful to see you, my dear. How can I help you this evening? It's a pleasure to see you. My purple deck called for you, so clearly there's messages in here for you. All right, so we have question 1 here coming up. All right, for Katrina. Katrina, I can say your name. Katrina, there we go. I wanted to know whether I will be getting out of spiritual stagnation, right? Kind of feeling stuck, feeling in a low, right? A little bit of a pitfall here, right? All right, universe, you selected this deck referencing to purple. Very important indeed. This has to do with the crown chakra. So there's a blockage there. Let's see what's going on here. Like, it's always the same questions. Like, it's always the same, it's just like, it says a disconnection, it's like, it's always the same question every single time. You should know this by now. All right, let's see what's going on. You'll disconnect it on your path. Let's see how we can get you back on your path. Let's see what's going on. All right. So, universe, what do we have here? They want to know what's going on with their spiritual stagnation. Really, kind of what is holding, what's holding her back within this. What is it that they're not seeing here? All right, let's see. What is it that they're not seeing here? The spiritual stagnation. What is going on? What's going on? Ooh, and you are Death in the reverse. First card out. Repeating patterns of your past. Okay. Should I say something now or later? some of this spiritual stagnation was coming through here. There is healing that needs to be done here. Um, Definitely from your past, definitely a father figure situation here, healing from that. There is something there. Uh, it's like something that you were told a long time ago, um, that has stayed with you in a sense of belief now that you still believe it today, and it wasn't a kind thing. Yeah, you're repeating a cycle. Said something hurtful. Ten of Swords. Whoever this emperor is, I feel like that it is a father figure. He could be a brother as well. But they said something to you a long time ago about like how you look, and you believe that, you still believe it today. Hello, Dogman. Yeah, this is within family. Someone within your family says something really bad to you that you still believe it today. So this is leading to stagnation because you're not healing from this and what has been said. And you have to realize that this is something that you need to heal from, and you just need to let go, and it's always easy to say, or it sounds really simple, but you really just state that, you're no longer going to entertain that energy, and you're setting it free. If there are things that are going on in your past, there are things within your childhood, write everything down on a piece of paper and in a safe place, safe environment, light it on fire. Okay, just light it on fire and set it free. Upon doing that, you're going to be able to move forward. But right now, you're stagnant because you're stuck in your past. Right there, Eight of Swords. You can't see beyond anything else because you're stuck in your past. You're holding right onto that without even really realizing it. It's like you're trying to find a way out, but you keep trapping yourself because of what has happened. Thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's just like Page of Pentacles here. It's just like you're trapping yourself because you're not able to heal from the past. You need to start healing, my dear. You need to, and it's taking those steps to get there so you can set yourself free, so you don't feel so stagnant. This doesn't have to be difficult, but right now the divine is seeing this as a very difficult thing for you. All right, with that Page of Pentacles, but they want you to set it free. They want you to be healed. They're waiting for you, but you have to choose that path. Two of Wands, and it's going to be hard work. It's easier to try to run away, but you have to do the work. It hurts. It hurts when you have to dive deep in there, and because you're right now, it's like you have band-aids on everything, on all the pain and hurt. But then when you take off the band-aid, there's still stitches there. So now we have to undo the stitches and really heal from everything. And so when it is like that, it can be difficult, because you rip one thing off and you're like, oh, well, that's fine. I'm okay. But things need to be healed more. You can't run. You can't run. Otherwise, it's going to continue to follow you, my lovely. No, it's only disconnection from your emotions. That becomes allowance, my dear. Because, that's something you can change today. Literally, that's something you can change today. It's not a disconnection from your feelings. You don't want to feel your emotions. So that's a disconnection. You don't want to feel that way, so you ignore your emotions. So that's why the work isn't being done, because we're just saying, hey, that didn't happen, no problem. I'm not angry, I'm not sad. No, there's something wrong with me. I'll laugh. But that's a false mask. You have to be willing to lift it and feel. You're not disconnected from your emotions. You just won't allow them in. You have blocks everywhere, so you don't have to feel the pain. So therefore, not doing the work. Therefore, it can't move forward. Forever stuck in your prison, right? That is the Eight of Swords. It's self-imprisonment, entrapment for where you don't need to do that. It's unnecessary. Okay, so it's just like you have to slowly, even, I mean, and clearly it's a difficult thing. So obviously you're not going to be able to open up everything all at once, but take the ones that you need to work on the most, take that down, work on that, put that back on the shelf, and then reach for another. Because the things that right now that I can tell you out of emotion that affects you the most is fear, guilt, and shame. Those three emotions hold you back the most. You're wanting love. Can't let love in because you hardly love yourself with those three things. The guilt, the shame, that needs to be worked on. Fear needs to be worked on. Fear will destroy everything. Even though fear can work for us, right now it's working against you, my lovely. Right now it's working against you. And you don't want to stay that way. It does leads to further unhappiness. And you deserve to be happy. All right, will my Mortal Fitness application well? Fitness application. All right. So is this for career? You're welcome, my dear. You're welcome. I know I could be a little blunt and straightforward at times, but it's like I want people to lift the veil and see things for what it is so they can actually work on themselves and heal, right? Because it's like if I sugarcoat everything, then I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm not passing the message that the universe is wanting me to pass. I'm not gonna say everything's all sunshine and rainbows and everything's gonna be perfect when there's an actual situation here that you need to take care of so you're okay. All right. It's like I know that's why sometimes I'm not liked because I kind of tell it like it is at times, but I want the people here to be cared for. All right, so let's see. Let's go ahead with the second question here. All right, with the fitness application here, get approved. I have a feeling that it will. Yes, it's very necessary. It's very necessary. All right, well, this fitness application here, get approved. I have a feeling that it will. Well, let's see. And thank you, Dogman, for your donation on PayPal. I did see that. I do appreciate that. All right, my dear. Ooh. Don't slip, don't slip, don't slip. So he's trying to fight it here. Trying to fight me. Cards are like, no. Man, how many major arcana do you need here? And Spirit is just coming down on you today. All right, so yes. All right, Ace of Wands. Really quick wanting to show you that, okay? Especially with strength here. Really important here. This is important, okay? Have that positive energy. know this is going to come through, okay? Negative emotions, don't let it play with your mind, okay? This for a moment to set things free, okay? You do have the Tower here in the reverse to the Devil, okay? Allow that fear and chaos to kind of move out here so the Page of Swords can do what it needs to be done here. You don't need to continue to hold on to things or overstress yourself. It's just like it's a state of being calm. This will work out for you. Okay, Lovers with Temperance. It's on its way. It's just taking some time here with the Hermit. It's taking its time, and I feel like that is what's concerning you, and there's a little, panic there. Pardon me. But it will all work out. All right. And the Pentacles there. So for me, that's a yes. Definitely, I see it in the next few weeks. Definitely by the end of this month. I would be surprised if it even goes into December. I would be surprised. So yeah, I mean, on that front, you'll be taken care of, dear. But continue to work on it. Yeah, it's talking time, my dear. Mm-hmm. You're very welcome. You are very, very welcome. Thank you so much for your donation and your support to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. All right, next up we have Jocelyn. And then we have Dogman, I believe. All right. How are you, Jocelyn? Thank you so much for being here with me this evening. All right. Well, they leave me permanently at my current job, okay? Or just seasonally. And why? All right, for Jocelyn, Universe, what's going on with this? Well, they leave Jocelyn permanently at their current job, or is it just seasonally? And why? Like, what's going on with the job situation? Is she gonna get a permanent position there, or is this gonna be a seasonal position? What's going on with this? I'm doing all right. I'm doing good, my dear. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. All right, let's see what's going on for you here. Woo. Want to do a little dance? All right, let's see what's going on. Do you have a permanent position for Jocelyn, or is this going to be just a seasonal position? What is the stance here at this time, Universe? What do we have? Okay. Okay. Yeah, take my headphones off to get to this one, I think. Or I might be able to grab it. Can I grab it? I'm that talented. Look at me go. All right, so where are we going? Are we shifting in a positive direction here? Okay, my dear. I am seeing at this time that as of right now, there's not much to worry about. You have the Queen of Wands to the Four of Pentacles. They do have a position here for you and are willing to offer it to you. The reason that I asked if this is moving in a positive direction is because I got the Chariot, and to the Chariot, they gave me the Two of Wands. So ultimately, and here, holding the staff up here, and with the World here, it's just like this is all of your opportunity. Overall, they like you a lot. You're not going anywhere. Okay, with Death in the reverse here, Seven of Wands with Death here, it's like they really like you. They feel like that you do the job very, very well. There really isn't any reason for you to leave or for them to want you to leave. Ten of Swords here in the reverse. Interesting enough, we do have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse as well. I do see you actually getting an opportunity to have a full position here. So it'll move from seasonal to a more of a permanent position, which will be very nice for you. That is your hope. I do feel like that is how it's going to shift. So what I would say, continue to work hard because you are being watched. They have taken notice. So don't feel that they're not watching or paying attention, okay? Because they are. And you're doing excellent work. So I would just continue what you were doing because within that, you're going to get what you want there, my dear. So keep working hard. You're doing a great job. Yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. Now at the bottom of the deck here, I do have the Ace of Cups. So yes, that's a yes card as well. It's like they will definitely have opportunity for you. So just keep working hard, my dear. You're doing a great job. You are so welcome, my dear. Thank you very much for your super chat. I definitely appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Dog, you are up. How can I help you? Best friend, what is going on? And you donated for 2 questions. Thank you very much. Hello. Hello. Hair in my face. Still have hair in my face. Go away. Okay, there we go. All right, so context here, okay? I just finished a course that I started this week that I mentioned to you a couple weeks ago. It was very helpful, and I learned so many new things. Very good. All right, so first question, will I pass my next FTMO challenge that I am starting next week? Okay. And my vintage just pulled for you. Vintage. Okay. Will Dogman pass his FTMO challenge that they're starting next week? Is Dogman going to pass his FTMO challenge that they're starting next week? They took the course. They learned a lot from the course. Will this help him pass? What do you have? Will he pass the FTMO challenge that they are starting next week? It's very nice to see you. That one flipped. All right, here. First off, the course that you took was worth the cost, I will have to say. This is going to take you to where you want to go. All right, 7 of Swords to death there, okay? So within that, everything that you learned in there was real and true. There wasn't any BS within that course, which is really good. Ace of Cups here. You're high chance you will pass here, okay? Ace of Cups, Page of Cups, finally seeing that emotional balance from you, which is really great. 8 of Swords in the reverse. I do see this working in your favor. If you apply what you have learned through that course and you have practice, there shouldn't be a problem here. All right, Six of Pentacles here going into that Page of Pentacles as well, to the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. That's a lot of pentacles in a row. Pentacle, 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 all in the right positions here, my dear. I see that, yes, you will pass this challenge. Don't stress about it. Allow it to be as it is. Take everything that you have learned, apply what you have learned, and just have faith that this is going to work. This is going to work. Okay, Three of Wands. This is what the moment you've been waiting for, and it's here. So get it going. New Zealand is out there, my friend. New Zealand is out there. All right, so for your second question, will I be able to get my own place in spring of 2023? Well, wouldn't that be nice? Let's see here. All right. For Dogman Universe. Would Dogman be able to get his own place in spring of 2023? And it's 11:11 on Jess' side. Hello. Let's go. Wish fulfillment. Here we go. Start manifesting right now, dog. Start manifesting right now. All right. Will Dogman be able to get his own place by spring of 2023? Universe, what do we have for Dogman? And the universe is speaking to you, Jess. My goodness. Hopefully you're paying attention. Hopefully you're paying attention. Aww. Don't make me cry. My goodness. The energy around this. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, you will. And don't be worried about this Emperor. You have the Tower and the Emperor and the reverse position here. Then this Emperor, this represents your father. This could be very difficult for him. Doesn't want to let you go. Ace of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles. All right. That you're definitely going to get what you want. Going to be very proud of you. Thank you, Juan, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Definitely going to get what you want, okay? Definitely, your family's going to be very proud of you. Our Judgment and the Ten of Cups, but your father's very sad. You know, your mother's holding strong here, okay? With the Five of Cups and with the Queen of Cups here. You know, very proud. You know, knows that this is a decision that you have to make. You know, you are grown, but your father is going to be sad. You know, he's enjoyed your company. He's been used to you being there, but he knows that you have to go after the opportunities and get back out there. But a very proud moment for them and for you. So that is going to be good. So, like, they'll be fine. So they say to you. Guarantee you, when you move your stuff out, your father will have it here. You're like, they'll be fine. I won't be far. Be surprised how you shift out, is how much your family misses you. Even if you're just down the street, they're like, yeah, well, they were here and we're having dinner and everything. And where's Dogman? But so yes, on both accounts, my dear. So very good. So Juan, how are you? Hello, Scorpio, female energy. Scorpio. Female energy towards me. have had contact for a while. So you manage to find another Scorpio female energy here. Right here. All right, let's see one. All right, so Scorpio female energy towards Juan. They've had contact for a while and is a connection being orchestrated by the divine. All right, so let's look at contact here. You're like, hello, I'm a Cancer. Yeah, I'm a Libra Scorpio cusper with a Scorpio moon and a Sagittarius rising. So I'm a good concoction of chaos, happiness, and balance at times. Either I can start a hurricane or a wildfire or just make peace everywhere. Depends on the day. Usually on Thursdays, I have peace. Me and my sense of humor. Some people get it, but that's of the Scorpio. All right, so the Scorpio female energy towards Juan here. They've had contact for a while. So what is going on with this? What is going on? Scorpio female, how do you feel about Juan? Oh man, you are all Cancer. You're full of emotion, compassion. You get flowers, don't you? You're the romantic. You're the romantic, aren't you? You're romantic. You feel everything. You're romantic. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. You are romantic with the flowers. I tell you, whoa. Jeez. Okay. Scorpio has no problems talking. Speaking through these cards of how they feel. Oof. As I said, that Scorpio has no problem speaking through these cards, so we get Scorpio. Has no problem speaking through these cards. So, has feelings for you. Okay, I have the Moon in reverse to the Ten of Pentacles. But she's a tough one. She is a tough one in the aspect that at times can step back within her feelings and emotions, and it kind of seems like slightly closing the door. And I feel like for you at times that becomes very scary at times, because you have a lot of feelings for her, and at times that you wonder if she's just going to take off, right? And that's not the case. Knight of Swords to the Three of Wands. It's just like, wanting that opportunity with you. Feels like that this is a great connection here. Five of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. I can tell you that your Scorpio definitely has a history, definitely has been burned in the past. And that's really why that Knight of Swords is there. There is that part of them that if they're reminded of things of their past, that they kind of have a tendency to want to run, to kind of close the door, and have that uncertain feeling if they don't feel like that they're cared for. So within that Knight of Swords, there is a little bit of that tendency. With you, she wants to welcome you, doesn't want the past to define who you are. That's the most important thing here. Okay, I see you winning this. All right. Six of Wands. And when I said of Scorpio, a Scorpio would come out in this reading. There they are. Death. All right. So there is going to be a victory here, and definitely Scorpios have that hard shell, they definitely do. It's just like it's trust is a major thing. If you lose the trust of a Scorpio, it's boom. That door is closed. Very hard to reopen it. Won't open that chapter. They'll make a different decision. The Scorpio is very welcoming, is wanting this opportunity. We have the Two of Wands here. They want to see where things go. Okay, so we have that front. And thank you, Miss Francis, for that super chat. I appreciate you. So definitely have that. It's just like you don't want to lose that trust as a Scorpio, because they'll be like, I'll gracefully tell you to walk out that door real quick and boom, real quick, right? Well, right with you going out that door there. I have no problems doing that. So that's kind of, the death card's my favorite, actually. I have a shirt like that, we'll see. That you're already connecting, Juan. That's really good. You're supportive of the Scorpio. That's amazing. You wear the death shirt. You're true support of Scorpio. Thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. And so for your second question here, Juan, and is there a connection being orchestrated by the divine or higher self? So I have been told. All right, within this situation here, let's find out, is this an actual divine connection? One has been told this. So were they truly meant to meet? Is this connection meant to be together? Is this being orchestrated by the divine? Is this something that is meant to come together and for it to be? Let's find out. All right, was this orchestrated by the divine? Is this something that's truly meant to be? One has been told this. Does that stand true? All right, universe, per my guides, does this stand true? Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Silent and then slapping me with cards. Second time we got the Six of Wands. Very rare that I get a reading like this. For what you have been told, I have to agree. Four of Swords to the King of Pentacles, that this is being brought together. Page of Pentacles to the Star. Sometimes, you hear that, all you have to do is wish upon a star. Literally, that this is being put together here, with the Five of Wands, that you two can be a team and at the same time could work against each other. This is what the universe is kind of cautioning you guys about. Always work together as a team. You guys can defeat any battle together, but don't work against one another. Speaking of the divine, we have the Magician, bringing everything together. King of Wands in the upright position. Yes, they do have control over this. You definitely were meant to meet, and this is meant to be. So I would just hold on to your beautiful Scorpion and be that romantic that you are. Yeah, I mean, Scorpios do like flowers. We do like chocolate as well. It's a well-known thing. So if you ever find yourself in a hiccup, it's always the best way to go. Thank you, Juan. Oh, thank you, Juan. 3 out 1 good, that one being me. Yeah. You're welcome, Juan. You're welcome. Say wolf kisses to you. Hold on to your Scorpion. Try not to get stung, okay? Do your best, all right? Miss Francis, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you. All right, how does Bubbles feel about me and Vaughn's friendship? Bubbles. That's interesting. Is that a nickname or is that their actual name? You're welcome, one. Is that a friend name or is that their actual name? Bubbles. Nickname I had. I had to ask him, like, Bubbles? Like, is this a nickname? I'm like, Spirit, how could you allow that to happen, to have someone name their child Bubbles? Why would you do that? All right, Bubbles. All right, Bubbles. Bubbles, the one that is connected to Vaughn. All right. Miss Francis here. Bubbles, how do you feel about Miss Francis and Vaughn's friendship? How do you feel? Bubbles. Bubbles, the one that is connected to Vaughn. Interesting enough. King of Swords in the upright position. I'm going to leave that out. Protection. Interesting. Bubbles. The one that's connected to Vaughn and to Miss Francis. How do you feel about the friendship that Miss Francis has with Vaughn from your perspective? You were quickly to shoot out the King of Swords, feeling like there's some type of protection needed. What is going on here? How do you feel? All right, let's see. Ooh. Protection. Wow. Wow. Not sure I need much else on this, but I am because of what you donated. Do you have an angel number strike here? 234. But in the way that it's orchestrated, the sound of the positive. Okay. All right. I hear you, Bubbles. I hear you. All right. Protection. King of Swords. Bubbles feels that very highly. Wants you to run. 6 of Swords. 3 of Wands. To them, this is not the right situation for you. 3 of Wands to the 2 of Cups in reverse. Bubbles would like for you to look out for yourself and see what is in your best interest. Vaughn is not in your best interest. 7 of Pentacles here is willing to tell you what they need to keep you close, or you're not going to have happiness here. Bubbles knows it. They want you to make that right decision for you to get away from this. You deserve better. That's how they see it from their perspective. Thank you very much, Katie P, for that super chat. I appreciate you. They feel like that within friendship, you deserve better. You deserve someone that's going to respect you and treat you right here. They want you to take control here, for which you still haven't. You feel like that you're still going to receive something from Vaughn, but you're not receiving this friendship and connection that you should be receiving and having that level of respect. Vaughn just kind of treats you the way he wants to treat you, and at times you just kind of accept it. I feel like it's because you have a deeper feelings for him. But that's going to lead you down to a road of unhappiness. There's a part of you that wants more of a friendship here. Will lead you down to a road of unhappiness. Bubbles knows it. A lot of people around you know it. But there's a part of you that doesn't want to let go of this. And that is because of that deep feeling that you have inside. But what's unfortunate is that this won't change. This won't change. Unless they do a lot of soul searching. They don't have good intent here. Sometimes it's best to look at what is around you, my dear. Her and him have been together, and I have just met her this past weekend, and that's why I like his friend. Because I'm starting to feel like me and Vaughn should just be friends anyway. Yeah. It's just like, yeah, it's not a good situation. It's just like and at the end of the day, it's choices, right? At the end of the day, but really see over time the value that they have in your life. If you find yourself unhappy, if the unhappiness is more than the good, you kind of know what to do with that, my lovely. No, my dear. I shut down my memberships, so I shut those down, and yeah, my memberships needed to be definitely have some transitions going on in my life. So yeah, there are a lot of decisions that I needed to make on terms of my channel per what is going on. So that is why I did that, to keep things fair for my viewers. If I couldn't uphold to my memberships and what I was offering and the perks I was offering, that to me, it's not fair to take money from my viewers that I can't uphold those perks. And so that is why I got rid of my membership program. There's just a lot going on personally with me, and yeah, so I'll leave it at that, my dear. So unfortunately, no. All right. So Jesse, how are you? Let's see what you have for me. What do I need to look at and accept about myself? Ooh, good question. Or see in the other, so I do not repeat lessons. Okay, so you don't want it karmic. So you're speaking of karmic situations, right? Things repeating. Thank you, Casey. Thank you very much. So yeah, okay, so you don't want things to repeat. You want that breakage from karmic lessons here. Okay. You want that breakage, which is a good thing. Truly want to heal. Very good thing. All right, so let's see here. All right, for Jesse Universe, what do we have for Jesse? Okay, they want to look at how do they accept themselves. How does Jesse actually accept themselves? They also want to see the other, so they don't want to repeat the same lessons in life. So they want to know more of what they need to look at for themselves, for their spirit, so they can continue to move forward and to not repeat lessons that they have already gone through. All right, so what is the next phase here? What is it that they need to know about themselves? What do they need to look at? What needs to be changed? How can we improve? Yeah, absolutely welcome. What can we improve here? How does Jesse improve here? What can be done? All right. For Jesse Universe, what do we have? What does Jesse need to do for themselves? So they need to look into themselves here to get to that next phase, so they're not repeating lessons. What do they need to look into for themselves? Perhaps to heal. What is it that they need to learn about themselves so they don't have repeated lessons? My goodness. I want to be able to flip this the way that it fell. Got it. Okay, my dear. This comes down to value, okay, of yourself. How you see yourself, your self-worth. That you really have to dive deep and really see that you are worth something here. Okay, you do have the Five of Pentacles here. You really have to look at the opportunity in the window instead of continuing to walk this path. All right, either we can choose to heal and look at the opportunity that is there, or we can continue to walk down in sorrow. Universe is wanting you to look at those pentacles. But that is going to lead you to that next path for you, okay? For you to actually understand yourself. You're a person of high value. You have worth. This is something you need to continue to heal here. See that worth to this high estate, to see this and have this be real and true, not this. They want you to look at this and hold on to it. See the worth and value, okay? Because as you try to heal, you're kicking back with that Three of Wands. That somewhere along the way here, you're not seeing this self-worth. Up to this point, at this high estate, you're not seeing that. You're not seeing that. You're seeing it back here. You're seeing that back here. And that brings you right here to the Four of Wands in reverse. And that connection. It's just like you feel like there's nothing to celebrate about you. When there's everything to celebrate about you. You have so much to offer this world. You have so much to offer to yourself. Don't take your own opportunity away from yourself, of your own healing, because the way that you are seeing yourself, that you're seeing yourself, it's like a sense that you just want to abandon yourself at times. Points that you want to give up. Like you get so close to having this life transformation, for it to completely shift and you backtrack out of fear. This needs to be worked on. Do not allow fear to take away your happiness, the celebration of life, for what you're supposed to have in your life. You need to take control of that. Learn from that. Hold on to it. Move away from that Five of Pentacles. Move away from that fear, because that is the transition here. This is the wheel of life, shifting, moving, wanting you to take this Magician and shift out of that. Shift out of that. Okay, we do have the Tower in the reverse. Interesting with the Tower in reverse, this can also represent fear and chaos. Don't let that fear and chaos come back into your life as that wheel turns. Otherwise, you can end up, back to the same place with the Sun. It starts with your value of yourself. Don't have these two things repeat and snap back. This is the same thing like having death. This different cards. Don't feel like this position of abandonment to take away your happiness. Continue to find your self-worth, your self-esteem. Dig deep. Handle the fear. Because every time you move towards that sense of happiness, you yank on it. Straight back. Don't do that. You are worth so much. And if anyone in your life told you that you weren't worth that you weren't worth anything, they were very, very wrong. And don't believe that. And don't sit with that because you are worth everything in this life. So don't let that past tell you how that is. You do have an angel number strike here, and that is 3, 4, 5. Okay, the 5 is right here. Universe is just wanting you to walk the path of success. They don't want you in this pain. They want to see the celebration of life. They want to see you have opportunity for yourself and allow that to come in. That is what the universe wants for you and what they want you to see for yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely, my dear. It's up to you not to believe it. This idea of the Two of Swords here. When we are healing, it is important to keep our healing to ourselves. Because a lot of times when we try to express our emotions and the things that we need, it's falling on deaf ears. All right, my dear. But you are worth everything and you will get there. Doesn't happen overnight, but the strength of your energy that I feel, you will accomplish and get there. And as Scorpios, we rise, right? We may fall for a little while, but we get back up. Why is that? Because we fight. We have fight. It's just like, yes, we may fall. We may have our emotional moments, but we get the fuck back up, don't we? Pardon my language, but we do. That's what us Scorpios do. We get up and we continue the fight. You know, people may want to take away from us, though it's up to us to replace what people try to take. And it's up to us to take the higher stance and say no, to close that door in that chapter and say, enough is enough. You're not going to treat me this way. If you're not going to bring value to my life, I don't have time for you. And I don't feel bad about it. Want to know why? Because you don't bring anything to the table for me. You don't make me feel good. I don't want you here. And that's taking a high stance of a Scorpio right there. And it's not being mean, it's being real and true and opening yourself up. And I feel like for you, my dear, that it's really coming from your fifth chakra. All right, that is coming from the throat. You really need to speak your mind. Okay. And you really just need to pull at it and speak your mind, be direct. Doesn't mean that you're being a jerk, but other people may see it that way. But being very direct in what you need in this life. Okay? Be very direct. And if people aren't going to be there, that means that they have no place. All right. It's like Scorpios, we rise. We may fall for a moment, but we continue the fight. You're doing the shadow work, okay? So I can have a better boundaries. Very good. No, we don't. They don't stay down, my dear. All right, my fellow Scorpio. Much love and light to you. Thank you so much for your super chat. I definitely appreciate that. And KDP is a Scorpio as well. Man, we Scorpios are showing up. Scorpio power right there. It's like we know what's going on. All right, KDP, thank you very much for your super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you very, very much. All right, and as Jess has said, going 2 hours strong. That's very, very good. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you, and you're very, very welcome, and much love to you. I appreciate your donation and your support to my channel. Thank you very much. All right, Katie, what do you have for me? Fellow Scorpio, what do we have? Jay and I just broke up. Oh, my dear. But we're still in good relationship, okay. But I wonder if he will change his mind about us in the future. and will want to be together. Okay. So we're looking for a reconciliation that clearly you're open to, uh, which is good. You're not closing doors. This is still in good standing. So that's very good. So let's see how things will transition here for you. Oh, man. Yeah. And Dogman has peanut butter and jellies. Can I have one? Can you teleport one here for me, dog? I would love one. I would love a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. All right. Let's go on here, Katie. All right. Universe, what do we have for Jay and Katie? They broke up, but they're still in a good relationship. They're still in good standing here. They have base of friendship here. It's disconnected, but not completely disconnected. We have some separation of energy here, Spirit. If he will change his mind about them in the future, will he want to be together? All right, J. The one that is connected to Katie. You both broke up, but you guys are in a good relationship, good standing. But how do you feel about the future? If you will change your mind about the future, will you be together with Katie? Let's see. It's an interesting energy here. Some confusion. Like the mind is this scrambled confusion. All right, what is going on? All right, we'll see here. Jay, will you want to be together in the future if you change? If you change, would you want to be with Katie? Jay, if you change your mind, would you want to be together in the future? All right. Oh, wow. This is a difficult situation. I see the confusion. So will you be accepting of this? Is this what you want? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. There is a lot of confusion here. I'm holding those two on the side. Okay. There's a lot of conflict here. Like, although that you guys care about each other, here's where we have an issue. Okay. Starting off here, we have the Six of Wands to the Queen of Swords. Okay. You definitely took a high stance on the situation here of your wants and needs that are not being fulfilled. Okay, that's moving into motherhood. Nurturing. You want to be a mom. This is something that you truly want, and you want to be offered that. In the future, still conflicted. Queen of Cups is afraid. Fear. But isn't holding themselves back from the idea. But with the moon here, it's just emotionally it scares them. You do have the Six of Pentacles here. I feel like eventually that in the future can give you what you want. I do see this going back into a relationship. You do have the Fool and the Ace of Cups. I do see this coming back into a relationship. I feel like if this has anything to do, and I feel strongly this has to do with children, motherhood, um, you're ready. You're ready for this. Um, but he's not right now. And that's okay. And that's okay. And it takes a lot for an individual in general to say, hey, this isn't my path. This isn't my journey. I'm not ready. And the majority of people that don't want kids, especially men, that say that they do not want kids, when that time comes, they're the most grateful of the fact that they had children. This comes down to them being afraid of not being able to be the parent that they would like to be. I feel like that they have a history here. Okay, and with the Fool and the Ace of Cups here, this relationship is going to come back together if you're willing to give them time. Yeah. If you're willing to allow them the time to make the choices they need to make. Yeah, the Tower of Judgment in the both the reverse position. Allow them to make their choices because there will be three. There will be three in the future. Give this time and grace. If you love them, give them time and grace if this has something to do with that. All right, so let me see what you said because I was reading. But only if he'll change his mind. He doesn't want kids. Wow. Okay. Jordan is his name. Okay, we love each other, but he has different visions in his life. Like not wanting 3 more kids, we would have 6. All right. And we have 3. And we have 3. So within this, I definitely show grace. Don't let this be what separates you guys. It's just like it, and why there's a lot of factors here, and from many standpoints that I could see, and a lot of that comes down to, financially. Is it financially easy? Thank you, Anna, for that donation. I definitely appreciate you. He says that for now, my dear, but this is coming back. This is coming back. He's only saying that, like for now, because he's running. Okay, because he's running. He's not sure of what he wants. Is needing time to make the decisions to clear his head. Okay. I do feel like this is coming back together in a relationship. This isn't something that is disappearing. There's just too much here, too much history. Like I feel that passion. So that it is returning, is coming back. But what I will say to this is be realistic of how many children that you would like to have, because yes, children are expensive. So even if you have one, and that's the one thing with the significant of the 3 here, I see 1, 2, 3, and within that it's you, him, and 1. I do feel like there will be 1 child here, and within that, there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to be able to compromise somewhere, my dear. If you love him, you have 3 and he has 3. You would have a blended family. Well, allow it to be. Allow it to be. It's like I see the situation as it coming back together. Give it time. You would be a blended family. It's just too much. I came in a package. Well, in all fairness, so did he. right? So it's one of those things. It's like you're not the only one that has kids. It's just like, you came in a package, she came in a package. So, that's not, for right now, it's just like I would say that, yeah, it's probably best to separate for him to clear his head. I do see this coming back together. I do see it coming back together. I know, so he just wants a woman in 30 that doesn't want kids. It's like I mean, I see another child here. I see another child here, and it's one of those things that, we can try to run away. Um, but, it's one of those things that, if he decides to go that route, guarantee you he's not going to be happy. Um, it's one of those things because you can't already have children um, and expect to have a woman that doesn't have kids that would be accepting of his children. Yeah. Well, and allow him to run. Allow him to run and make the decisions that he's going to make so he can turn around and slap him in the face and he'll return. Because I guarantee you, because he, again, you're not the only one with the package. He has a package too. It's like, yes, try to find a woman in her 30s that has career, that has all these things, that is single, and they're taking on 3 kids that aren't theirs. There's some women that will do that. Definitely, but that's not an easy thing. The only way that would be is if they just want something casual and they don't want to have anything to do with the kids. That would be the only way, but that wouldn't be a real relationship. Eventually, that will grow tiresome because he does want a mother figure for his children. So he's running out of fear. Allow him to run out of fear so he can experience that. Now, unfortunate reality, but he'll come back. He'll come back because that it's a whole thing, and I understand that ratio, and this just isn't on the spiritual side, but I have a blended family. I have that blended situation. On that side, with my ex, now they have a total of 3 kids now, and with my son there, right? That's not something that his now current wife signed up for, and but it is, and so that it just is, and so it's one of those things. And in total, she has 4 children, but 2 are grown up, 2 are already adults, and she has 2 that are younger, and then my son. Uh, and that's not really what she wanted, but that my ex-husband came with the small package, and some that you have to deal with, and later on in life these are the chapters we have. And I feel that here, it's like try to find a woman that wants to be single in her 30s, that wants to take care of 3 kids if they're consistent with their career. And again, I feel like this will be back together, my dear. So I will say, this is my piece of advice. It's hard to shift into the stepdad role because yes, it's more responsibility. Um, but he doesn't want to fail at the same time, but yet he has 3 kids. There's a connection somewhere within his family that he has probably seen that situation and doesn't want to be in that situation because that situation was a failure. And that's something I'm seeing, my dear. All right. Much love to you, my dear. Thank you very much for your donation. Scorpio pride, and it'll be all right. And fear of failure, it will take you down. It'll bring you to your knees. It absolutely will. If you let fear control you, it will take everything. It really will. But thank you, Katie, for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. And next we have Anna. Anna, thank you for your super chat. So let me see. How can I help you this evening? That's right. It's like go Scorpio, man. We're still in it. We're in it. Scorpio season. Yeah. Anna, thank you very much for that super chat again. I appreciate you. All right. So what do we have for you, Anna? Okay, do you see me and my Scorpio? Scorpio. Okay, do you see me and my Scorpio getting into a committed relationship? All right, let's look at this here. All right, so Scorpio, the one that is connected to Anna, is this going to move into a committed relationship? All right, Scorpio, the one that is connected to Anna romantically here. Is this something that's going to move into a committed relationship? Are you going to be able to see something serious? Do you see this as something serious? Scorpio, from your side, show me your perspective. And this is connection to Anna. This is connection to Anna. Ooh. Okay, Scorpio, I was just asking a question. Don't need to get feisty or going, doing. And we have Scorpio here. Scorpios have no problem showing themselves. Okay. This is a difficult Scorpio. Oh my goodness. This is a Scorpio that wants love but is terrified of it because they have been so hurt in the past. They cannot allow their guards down enough to be vulnerable to allow themselves to be loved. And this dates far back. This is within relationships. This is within friendships. This is within family. They have had a lot of heartbreak, failure, where they've allowed themselves to be vulnerable and they've been burned bad. They've been burned bad. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune to death. Scorpio's right there. In that repeated cycle position, right? Not completely moving forward, but is shifting back in the wheel of life, is flipping it, and they get hit with it again. So it flips them back over. King of Wands to the Page of Wands. Scorpio doesn't feel like they have that strong stance. They're not allowing themselves to be vulnerable like they did. I feel like they're at a time where they are very vulnerable right now, because if they had all guards up, that King of Wands would be in the upright position. It's like, so they're trying, which is good. You know, they're trying to show love, self-respect, but then Page of Pentacles is there. It's just like, then they shift backwards. It's like, then they take it away. Nine of Cups to the Page of Cups. It's like, no, I don't want to be in love. This is not what I want, but yet I do want it. 10 of Cups. It's like, I don't want love, but I want family. I want connection. I do. This Scorpio has been betrayed so many damn times, 7 of Swords, that they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with this. They care about you. They know deep in their heart that they care about you. But they're terrified of having their heart broken. They're terrified. There's been too many lies within their life. It's this is a broken Scorpio. It's a broken Scorpio. All right. And Anna, yet another question here. Thank you very much. Okay, do you see a third party with Scorpio? Okay. Scorpio, the one that I was just speaking about here. Is there a third party situation, Scorpio? For right now, it's complicated. It's complicated. They want a relationship and they don't at the same time. It's like they want a relationship, they want to be loved, but at the same time, they're not allowing themselves to be loved. And you are very serious, my dear. You're very serious. You have an open heart, everything. Like you love deep. Like when you are committed to somebody, you are 100% loyal. You would do anything. You are a true partner, like absolutely 100% a true partner. Like you are a partner that people are looking for. It's like you would do anything for your partner. Very loyal, supportive, everything. Scorpio is terrified of that kind of loyalty because they're wondering, is it true loyalty or is it baggage over their head that one day is going to get ripped away? When it comes to you, they do care. But right now, Scorpio needs to heal, otherwise he'll continue to run. So if I have to put a label on it, I would, if I have to say no, I'll say no, even though I know that Scorpio loves you. But they're not ready probably for the level of commitment of what you would like because of that fear. Because of that fear. Thank you very much for that super chat, my dear. I appreciate that. So let's see what's going on here with Scorpio. Oh, you dumped her twice. Oh boy. Whew, okay, well, let me see here. With that, okay. But I will say, Scorpio, out to, other Scorpio Nation, when it comes to a situation like that, and Scorpios are dumped, then yes, so you'll feel all those guards go up, and they're not so trusting. They're like, okay, if I need time here, I'm not given the time. If I'm not enough, if I'm not vulnerable enough, if I'm not doing enough, I'm just going to be dumped. I'm going to be taken away. But within that, she very well may not feel that anymore. It's just like you get dumped twice. It's just like, okay, do I go in for a third time to be dumped again? That's a hard placement. That's a hard placement. Because that triggers. It's a big trigger to Scorpio. They've been through that too many times as well. Like you have to understand that you have a Scorpio that is really hurt beyond relationship. Like they have trauma in their life. So this is beyond anything else. Like there is deep trauma for the Scorpio that's beyond relationships here. So this isn't a healed Scorpio. And when Scorpios are not healed, it takes a lot of time, a lot of effort to love them. You know, um, so it's one of those things. So you have to have patience. If you truly love Scorpio, you have to have the patience to love Scorpio. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Because this Scorpio, I guarantee you, and I feel it, has traumas deep within that she has not expressed to you. And I truly feel if you knew the depths of what Scorpio has been through, you would not um, be in that position to continue that cycle for Scorpio. It's one of those things that if you don't want to deal with somebody that has dealt with trauma, that is going to be something for you to reevaluate for yourself, because it's going to take time for this Scorpio to trust, to feel like they can open themselves up, to feel like that they are worth love. A Scorpio definitely feels like that throughout their life that they were always told that they were wrong. They're not beautiful enough. They're not smart enough. They're not good enough. And once you're told that so many times, you believe it. And that is what is happening here. And so when that situation is replayed, it's like, okay, well, I'm done with you. Bye. That is going to recycle and trigger Scorpio. Very well that it will be like, okay, yeah, bye. And so if you get that harsh, that side of it when they just kind of let go, like they don't care. It's not the fact that they don't care. It's just like, okay, well, history repeated itself and maybe they're right. There's more depth to this Scorpio. And it's either you could be their support or not. And I'll tell you, it's like I see the pages of Scorpio. What has happened is awful. And I can see the chapters. And I guarantee you, if you knew what those chapters were, you would give Scorpio time. You would give Scorpio a big hug. And just be like, oh my God. So let's go ahead and look at your question, though, here. Let's see here. So Scorpio, the one that is connected to Anna here, are you in a third-party situation? Are you in a third-party situation at this time? Scorpio, the one that's connected to Anna, romantically, are you in a third-party situation at this time? Are you in a third-party situation at this time? But you have to stand true to that. Like, if you made that commitment to Scorpio to rekindle romantically, and you made that move, then you have to honor that time. You have to honor that time. Because as of right now, Scorpio is loyal to you. Ace of Wands, King of Cups. All right, they don't have time for anybody else. King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. It's just like they don't want anything else from anybody else. You have the Hermit and the Three of Wands here. It's like what they want is love and respect. That's it. Seven of Swords in the reverse. There is nothing here. Ten of Wands in the reverse. So there is no third party situations anywhere. They want to invest their time in love that matters. That's their stubborn nature. Yeah. I mean, because within that, my dear, it's just like, what are you doing? It's just like, then, I mean, are you the Seven of Swords? Or are you the betrayer? Anna, it's just like, if you're the one with the the ones on the line here, it's just like, what the hell are you doing as Scorpio? It's just like, as a fellow Scorpio, I wouldn't put up with that. I wouldn't put up with that. If you had other girls on the side and stepping back into that, I wouldn't do that. So, yeah, I mean, if I was that Scorpio, then perhaps you should move on and be honest with Scorpio. Maybe you should, because it sounds like you're not as committed. Because if you can move on from Scorpio that quickly, then maybe your heart is not where it needs to be. Do you want to be in a committed relationship? Do you want to be in a committed relationship? I'll send my love to that Scorpio. That's very unfortunate. Okay, so thank you, my dear. It's Selena. How are you, my dear? What are my Leo's feelings towards me? Taurus. All right, Leo, Taurus connection here. But if you claim to be, if you just took her on romantically and you made that move, then there shouldn't be any conversations with anybody else. If you're having those conversations with other people, then you shouldn't have made the commitment or said anything to Scorpio that you want to give this another shot. It's either you're in this or not. If you don't feel like Scorpio is committed to you and you want an absolute commitment, then you need to break away from Scorpio and let Scorpio live her life. Because I'll tell you, this Scorpio has been through a lot. And like I said, I can see the chapters. I am more than a tarot reader. Okay. So I can see the chapters of that Scorpio's life. And this is very unfair. It's very unfair. And it's going through the same thing. So you need to really sit down with it. See if you really want to be with Scorpio. If not, then go with the other women and leave Scorpio out of it. Let Scorpio move on. Don't do the back and forth thing because you're hurting her. You are hurting her more than you realize, and to the depths that it's not fair. How can you ask someone to commit to you when you're in the position of with other people? Because Scorpio isn't giving you a commitment on your time frame? On your time frame? It's like, shit. Because it's not on your timing, then you talk to other girls. If anything else, you're wasting the Scorpio's time. If anything else, this Scorpio has been through enough, and you have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea. It's just like, if that is what stands true to you, and just because it's not on your timing, then you're right. Then those other girls may be something, and I guess what? They're not going to be what half of what Scorpio is, and you're going to end up with your heart broken. I guarantee you on that. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. So if you want to take on the other girls, leave Scorpio alone. Because to me, it sounds like you're stroking your ego. That's a place of ego. You're like, well, you know what? I have the other girls on the side. You're stroking your ego. You're stroking your ego right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if you have Sagittarius Capricorn in your chart somewhere. You are stroking your ego right now. Well, I got these other girls over here. Then why are you messing with Scorpio? Why did you take Scorpio back? If you have other girls over here, why the hell are you taking Scorpio back? then you are not ready for a committed relationship. You are not ready for a committed relationship, because if you were, you would patiently wait. Then that means you are not ready. Do not put that on Scorpio. You are not ready. So that is the situation. If you are saying that you don't want to put your eggs all in one basket, then you are not committed to Scorpio. And I guarantee you, Scorpio can feel that, and they will walk on. They will walk on, and as Scorpio should. As Scorpio should. Because if you have that many eggs in that basket, you could care less about Scorpio. And that's why you dumped Scorpio twice and you let Scorpio go. Then you don't care about Scorpio. Let Scorpio go and go be with the other women. Don't do that to Scorpio. Don't do that. This Scorpio has been through enough, Anna. They've been through enough. You know, and if that's what you're going to do, you're not the one that's ready for the committed relationship. If you feel like those other women can do something for you, then go do that and leave Scorpio the fuck alone. That's my advice to you. Leave Scorpio alone, because that is not fair to Scorpio at all. It's the Scorpio know that you have that going on. Well, you already are that person. You already are. You already have other people on the side. So be it. You know, so go. So take on those other women and leave Scorpio alone. If you feel like Scorpio can't give you what you want, then leave Scorpio alone and go after what you want. Then go after what you want. If you already feel like Scorpio is not giving you what you want, let her go. Let her go. Because if you took on Scorpio on a romantic level, it is no longer casual dating. If you are committing to Scorpio, then that means you're in a relationship, and that means you are cheating. That's what that means. So if you have taken this on romantically with her, then you are cheating. So you're the one playing the damn game, and you will get burned. I will tell you that. Scorpio will turn around with her stinger and say, all right, to hell with it. You want to be hurt? You are hurt. I'm going to close the store. That's it. Goodbye. And that will be it. Because then you're the one that's always chasing Scorpio. If you feel like Scorpio isn't giving you what you want, why the hell are you chasing after Scorpio? You're stroking your ego. You have all these girls on the side. What the hell? It's like, leave Scorpio alone. It's like, go stroke your ego, be proud that you have all these other chicks, and leave Scorpio out of it. Why did you go back? Why did you reach back for Scorpio? Because obviously there's something unique about Scorpio that it's worth it. Guarantee you that Scorpio is freaking beautiful. Oh, that's ego. That is ego. Then you should have left it alone. Why did you get that romantically involved with Scorpio if you don't want to be hurt? If you feel like that you're repeating it, you're putting yourself in that situation and having two girls on the side. That's ridiculous. That's the biggest game. And you're right, you will be hurt. Absolutely. You'll get burned by those two girls, and Scorpio walk away, and you'll be alone, and you'll be sitting there asking yourself, why? You played the wrong game. The universe sees it. Karma is karma. All right. I'm answering this question. What are Leo's feelings towards Taurus? Pardon me. It's Selena. Yes, she is very beautiful. For I see her. And it's not right. I'll tell you, it's not right. With death. Right there, it is not right. It's like, she is beautiful. And by damn it, she doesn't deserve that. That's what I say. So I got really passionate on that. Now it's like, because as a fellow Scorpio, I've had that game played too. You know, it's not right. It's not right. All right. So what are my Leo's feelings towards me? Taurus. All right, let's find out. What are my Leo's feelings towards me? All right, Leo, the one that's connected to it's Selena. Taurus energy here. Leo, what are your feelings towards Taurus? How do you actually feel? Where are you guys donating? And let me know, and let Jess know, because Jess is doing the donations. And I better change my sign really quick here as well upon doing this. There we go. All right. So let's see. Leo, how do you feel? Okay. All right, my dear, this is what you have here. Leo has love to share, but they're not mature enough to handle this. There's still another energy here that they haven't let go of. So definitely within this, it would be a third party situation. You do have the Eight of Swords here to the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Does see you, think about you. But there's something else here. We have the Three of Swords here to the Queen of Wands. There's an energy they have not let go of. They care about you. They care about the other person. This creates a lot of chaos for Leo. 10 of Wands. Having to choose. King of Cups in the reverse here. Don't know how to choose. Page of Wands. So what I will say to this, my dear, is if you want to give them time to make their decision, give them time. But I would caution this other party. They just have not made up their mind, and you're kind of stuck within this. And how they see you with the Seven of Pentacles, they're just kind of looking it down. The universe in here, it's just like you really kind of deserve better than to be sitting in this position. I feel like if there was more feelings here, that pentacle would be a hell of a lot higher for your energy being a Taurus here. So that is the one thing I will say on that, my dear. So be careful with that, because Leo is not as honest and upfront as that they try to appear to be. Okay. Yeah, there's a little bit there. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your donations this evening. I definitely appreciate that. Okay. So let's see. So there we go on that. And then let me see on the next one here. Let me get those straight here. Okay, so on the donation list, it is Dogman. Dogman will be next. And then Miss Frances will be next, and then Jennifer. That is how the donations came in. All right. So for Dogman, and thank you everybody who has donated and for your patience this evening. I appreciate it. All right. Okay. Let's see here. Hey, for Dogman, are you able to give me any estimate or date/range of when Jay is going to move out of Florida and come to me? It's getting worse there. All right. All right, let's see here. All right, for Dogman, Jay, the one that is connected to Dogman. When will you be getting out of Florida to go to Dogman here? Situations in Florida are not working out here. When are you going to make that move, that transition here? Thank you, Jess. Whew. Got that strong energy here. Yeah, it's real toxic. All right. So this is all about right timing here. This is what it boils down to. She's buying her time, trying to make sure that she has the right amount of money and the things that she needs to run. And that's literally what this is. Okay, because our situation's on her side, toxic. Yeah, she's trying to remain strong. She does have the Tower to the Queen of Wands here, trying to remain strong. Why? To the Ten of Swords and to the Devil, trying to get away from that energy. I will definitely say that I guess it will be next year. You're looking more at April going into May is what you're looking at here. You do have the Lovers to the Knight of Swords. Okay, so it's just like once she has everything together, she's going to go dashing, coming towards you, which is really nice. Page of Cups here, going towards that love. It's just about right timing and that right opportunity, especially if you two are together at that time frame, which with everything I'm feeling, you will be. So definitely looking by the end of April going into May, unless things are able to come together sooner for her. But a lot of that has to do financial aspects of trying to grasp for things that she needs. But definitely by next year, 2023, going into April to May, that she will be out of Florida. So that is what I have on that. One more thing here that we do have the Wheel of Fortune, life change, Wheels of Time shift. Okay, so just know that it is coming. Won't be there forever, my darling. And thank you for your patience. Much love to you. All right. So Miss France is here. All right. Does Vaughn know his friend Cam likes me? Well, here we go. All right. All right, Vaughn, the one that is connected to Miss Frances. Are you aware that your friend Cam likes Miss Frances? Vaughn, that is connected to Miss Frances. Are you aware that your friend Cam likes Miss Frances? Are you aware? Are you, Vaughn, are you aware that your friend Cam likes Miss Frances? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can get this here. May not be able to. Come here, card. Come here. I got it. I got it. That's a good thing. I got it. Okay. Have a lot to unpack here. All right. So, he's not aware of it, but he's wondering what is going on with his friend Cam. He doesn't know, but he's wondering what's going on because Cam is acting differently towards him, which you'll see in a minute. But the part of knowing, no, you have the Knight of Pentacles to Strength. So at this time, no, he doesn't know to the depths of how Cam feels, but Cam is acting differently towards Vaughn. All right, Ten of Swords, King of Swords. You know, so at times when Vaughn talks about you, if Cam doesn't like it, becoming more defensive. That is something that he is realizing here. Page of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords in reverse. You know, it's like at times sees it as unusual behavior when your name comes up. Why is that? He wants to make sure that you're being treated right. Six of Swords to Justice. I feel like eventually he's going to find out, especially once Cam expresses his emotions to you. Ultimately, it's up to you to make that decision. The High Priestess is here. You may have an interest there with Cam. Cam does have a good heart there. But yeah, not known, but yes, when your name comes up, he is very much so in a protective, defensive position and doesn't like it. They've had some arguments here, which Vaughn's is kind of like, well, what the hell is going on there? So within that, doesn't completely know how Cam feels, but is wondering why he is becoming so defensive when your name comes up. So there you go. Yeah, my dear. So there you have it. So yeah, it's yeah, definitely becoming a bigger situation on that, and yeah, I mean, Cam definitely feels like you deserve better. Definitely feels like he could do better, but definitely protective of you, very much so. Very much so. All right, and Jennifer, you're up next. All right, what should I be aware of at work? All right, excellent question. All right, Jennifer, thank you very much for your patience, and thank you everybody for your donations this evening. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for coming out. All right, the last reading of this evening goes to Jennifer. All right, so let's see what we have for you, my dear. All right, what does Jennifer need to know Be aware of at work. Spirit, universe, what should Jennifer be aware of at work? 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 Okay, my dear. I did it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. All right, Jennifer, here's what you have at work. Have some complications here. All right, and this mostly has to do with other people. Not so much you. Definitely had people that are just rude. I'm gonna start coughing. Hold on. Jeez. All right. So with the Two of Pentacles here to the King of Cups in reverse, it isn't always a positive environment here. All right. Isn't always a positive environment. Sometimes you wish you can kind of move away from that energy. Not always able to, but you kind of stay in good spirits overall here. I will say the main thing here is that other people are worried about their job. They're worried about their job with the Hierophant and with the Five of Pentacles. But you don't have a reason to be. All right. So there has been conversation here. And this goes with this King of Cups here. Of people saying things because they know that you have more opportunity here. Okay. Three of Cups here in the reverse position with that you have more opportunity. Within work, you have nothing to worry about. Eight of Pentacles going to the King of Pentacles. It's like financially, you're going to be okay. Especially with the Six of Pentacles. It's like what you want, you will receive here. I could say for other people, they're not. They're going to be at a loss, at a big loss here within all of that. But for you, your pentacles are moving in the right direction. For unfortunately, their pentacles are not. So if you're, if people are kind of acting funny or treating you differently in that aspect, that's what's going on. It's more of they're concerned of their own placement at work, but you are fine where you are. You are perfectly fine. So you just manifest your pentacles and things coming towards you and let them handle that kind of shit show. It's like let them have that behavior of the negative and you stay in the positive because your pentacles will be in alignment. So you hold on to that positive attitude, go there with the smile on your face and determined for work and show that drive, that consistency, and others will see that as well, and they'll take the negative out and you will be of the positive, my dear. All right. So thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your donations this evening. Thank you, everybody, for your donations this evening. Much love and light to you. I appreciate you all, and you're very welcome, Jennifer. But that about does it for me with Midnight Wolf Tarot. I will be seeing you all again very soon. All right, love and light. Well, kisses to you all. Take care. and good night.